big title, and I love it. Toastmaster Yu level 5 protect you.
Fill in the blank. Ladies and gentlemen, if it were you, what is the word you will fill in this blank? And I love it. Any word, raise your voice.
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, I love it, right? Yes, what else? Toastmasters, great.
I'm a human being.
Human being, and I love it, great. What else? What? And what?
Okay.
Whoever you are, you love it. Yes. Any other?
I'm alive.
I'm alive and I love it. Wow, so deep. A big applause for all of us. Yay. I love it too. Ladies and gentlemen, you know about the sentence, I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I love it. Okay, but it's not a sentence. Okay. My sentence today is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm fat. And I love it. Come on, I know. Maybe in your mind right now, one of these thoughts. One, come on, you look beautiful. You're not fat at all. Right? I love your thought. Even I know it's a little bit a liar. You know that? I'm now breaking my record of my weight for the whole of my life. Nancy was nearly 60 kilograms. So if you think that you still fit and beautiful, I love it, but I know it. Okay, and the second thought, maybe, okay, wait, you say that you're fat, but you love it? You okay? You okay? You say you fat and you love it? I can understand that you said that you're sexy and you love it. It's okay, right? You're beautiful and you're successful and you're happy and you love it. But you said that you're fat and you love it. You okay? Right? Okay, if you have that thought in your mind right now, I can understand you. Too, because I used to treat myself this way 4 years ago. Let me tell you the story. 4 years ago, the exact time of the year, after TED holiday, it's 2020. It's a time that I was a little bit known as an event MC. So after TED holiday, I come back and I meet my fellow MC friends, my mentor, and some strangers. And right at the moment, I stopped my scooter in front of the coffee shop, and I meet all of them, and they stop for a while. They look at me and they stop for a while. And they give me a very weird look. And then two strangers, I didn't know them before. I didn't meet them in person. I just know them on Facebook. And we just know that they are in the event industry. Two men, strangers. And I know that they know me as well, but only on Facebook to image pictures. When they see me, they stop for a while and then they turn over and then they say something whispered between two of them. And then I just go on, have a conversation, although it's not natural enough. But after that, I don't think so much. After that, we decided to have lunch together. And I have a bowl of noodles. And at that time, you know, because I know I'm fat, I know that after 10 days I'm fat. I decided that I will be on diet. I will cut half of my meal. So I will put out some noodles from my bowl out. And one guy of them just speak out loud like this. Trời ơi, làm bộ làm tịch gì, muốn ăn đại đi. I hope someone can help me to translate that to some foreigners here. Don't demur insincerely. If you feel like eating it, eat it. You can understand it, right? And after that, they turn over to the next stranger and they laughed out loud. Together, they laughed out loud. hear right now, I think I can hear that voice. And you know what I feel that my face become hot. And I see my face red. I feel the anger here in my chest. And at the same time, I feel embarrassed and shame on myself. I'm really fierce. And I don't know why. At the time, I don't say anything. I just smile and keep silent. And then when I come back home, and the anger becomes bigger and bigger. How rude! Oh my God! How rude! Two men talking a woman like that. Can you guess what did I do next? Slap them. No, I'm at home already. I'm at home already. So what did I do next? Can you guess?
Eat more.
Yeah. Eat more. I'm sad and I eat more. Any other guess?
Message them on Facebook.
Message them? Okay. What I do next is, in the next 1 month, I hide myself. I decided not to meet anyone, even don't receive the show, because I feel embarrassed about myself. And I recognize one thing. Gandhi once said that no one can hurt you without your permission. So I know deep down inside me that I partly agree with them, that I'm fat and I need to be ashamed of myself. So I feel angry and hurt like that. Why I know that? Because it triggered the past trauma of myself because of my appearance. I used to have a contest to television, and they refused me because of my not good looking appearance. Even that time, I'm not fat. Even that time, I try my best to make up, to wear beautiful clothes, but you're not good looking. So you cannot be a TV MC. From that point, I always have an insecurity of myself that I'm not good looking. No matter how hard I try, I cannot compare to other people, especially in MC industry, where all the females are, wow, wow. So the next thing I do after that is, I master one skill. Photoshop using. So I need to know to make my face smaller, to make my belly disappear, make my legs longer. And I can do it perfectly to the point that, oh my God, I cannot recognize myself. One point, I want to make myself beautiful. Why? Because my clients need to see myself beautiful, because they receive a lot of profiles of MC to select from, to give the show to. If I'm not beautiful, how can I have the chance to receive the show? And one side of myself thinking it's wrong. Like, that's not me. Like I'm rejecting the true self here. But if I show them my true self, whether they choose me, and I feel I'm rejecting my true self. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever had some imperfection? You compare to other people, especially your jobs right now, the thing that you follow, you chase, and you want to achieve, but you think you have some imperfections, and you don't feel satisfied with that. And sometimes you need to gồng to be perfect, but deep inside, that kind of imperfection haunted us and shrink our ego and self-worth. And I'd be like this till when I was in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic. And you know the COVID-19 pandemic, I am isolated, I'm jobless as an MC. I was hurt, I was stressed, I was depressed. One day I just lay there on my bed, doing nothing, just like a body without a soul. And another person of myself, the voice, yelled at me, "You stand up! You're lazy. Why you just lay like that? You need to be productive. You need to chase achievement. How can you be like that? How can you lay like that? Stand up, do something. You're lazy." As usual, I will feel bitter. I will feel guilty. I will feel ashamed of myself. And then I stand up because I beat up myself enough to stand up and do something. But what is the thing I should do? I'm jobless. I have nothing to follow, to chase. And even if I have something to chase, I'm exhausted. I don't have a bit of energy to do so. So I'm just lay there, listening to my own voice, cursing me. Stand up. You're lazy. You're useless. You're not productive. Why are you like that? You're lazy. You're lazy. And while listening to it, at one point, I just suddenly tell to myself, like, wait, am I really lazy? Am I really lazy? I still remember the time that I stay up late, maybe overnight, for even a month. Maybe one day I sleep for 2 hours, just to create my own TV program. And then my TV program was accepted. And then I become a group, very big group, to create television program with 2 people, me and video editor, 5 days a week. We didn't miss a day. Am I lazy? Wait, am I lazy? I first thought that I used to work to the point that I can stroke one day if I continue doing that. Am I lazy? I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy. From at school, I work hard. I achieve a lot of things. Now I go to work and I work hard. I achieve a lot of things. I am not lazy. I'm hardworking. I'm just tired. I'm just hurt. I'm just depressed. I'm just stressed. I just need time to rest. And when I recover, I can have motivation to chase everything. But now I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm not lazy. And the first time in my life, that criticizer inside of myself stopped talking. And she started believing in me because she as well inside of me know that how hardworking I was in the past. And she is persuaded. And at that time, for the first time, I hold myself like that on the bed and pat. It's okay, okay, okay. You're right. You're not lazy. You're not okay, okay. It's okay to be not okay. Everything will be all right. It's the first time ever I practice to love myself unconditionally. I practice to be imperfect and accept it. And from that point till now, it's not easy at all because that criticizer come back. And I need to remind myself that I need to accept myself. And with that acceptance, with that compassion, with that love, you know, after that, in the COVID-19, 2022, I become the district champion of public speaking, right? And that's it. I didn't want to remind about that, but I want to tell you that if you are loved enough, if you are accepted enough as who you are, you have enough of trust and motivation to stand up and fight for yourself again, rather than criticizing it. And come back with my weight. After 10 days, I become fat again. But now I'm different. I love it. Not because I love it, not because I want to be fat, okay? Because I know that I have the ability to lose weight. I know I can do it. And even I'm fat, it doesn't represent anything about my value. Some of my events that I receive compliments from my client the most is when I'm not comfortable with my weight enough, but I receive a lot of compliments from them. So my value is not defined by my weight. It's not enough. I'm a bigger picture. I'm bigger than that. I'm bigger than my weight. I'm bigger than my height. I'm bigger than the bad situation I'm temporarily in right now. So ladies and gentlemen, no matter who we are, no matter who you are, no one of us is perfect. We need to agree with that. We have good sides. Beautiful, sexy sometimes, talented sometimes, and we have imperfections as well at the same time. And that imperfection makes us, ourselves, unique, and no one can compare. And life as well. Life is, no matter how hard we try, it's ups and downs. And if we can only love ourselves when we're up, when successful, when we're high, and then we neglect ourselves and reject it, and then criticize it, and then beat it up, then what kind of the relationship is that? If someone who treats you badly like that, it should not be yourself. Imagine Oprah Winfrey, if she defined herself by her weight, how can we have the queen of all media in the world right now, right? If Barack Obama defined himself by the color of the skin, how can he become the first black president of America? And if Thomas Edison defined himself with failures, how can we have light bulb right now everywhere, everyone, or every house uses it? Why he need to overcome failures 10,000 times? If he defined himself with failures, how can? So ladies and gentlemen, our world right now teach us to reach for perfection. But no one of us is perfect. So don't compare. Please accept ourselves wholly, truly, completely. I'm here today to invite you to create the radical self-love for yourself. I'm here to invite you to build unconditional compassion and unconditional love for yourself. Accept every area, every piece of you. Rather than accept just the bright side and then reject on the imperfections. That's not the good relationship we should have for ourselves. And when we know how to do it with ourselves, then we will do it with other people as well. So now, my challenge to you is, fill in the blank one more time. Now I hope you don't think so much about good things. It's easy to do so. It's easy to love ourselves when we're happy, when we're successful, when we're beautiful, when we're blah, 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 blah. But now I challenge you to think about the imperfections. It's also you, the very other half of yourself. List it down. The things you're always dissatisfied with, but it's always you. Think about the situation you don't want to be in. The doubts in your life that you're temporarily in right now. List down and write it in here. And love it. Learn to accept it and love it. Because it's the only way that we can grow without criticism, without bitterness, but with peace, compassion, and love. Let me do it first. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm fast sometimes. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a big face. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not tall enough. I have a strong personality. I'm not very female like other MC. I get angry sometimes. I'm frustrated sometimes. I'm lost sometimes. But I love every piece of me. And I believe that if I love and have compassion of myself, I will grow strongly. I am the perfectly imperfect person, and I love it. Now it's your turn. Thank you.
Thank you.